Okay, so uh yeah, this wasn't initially the video that I wanted to release here at this point in time. However, I recently watched House of the Dragon episode 7, and in my opinion it is the first episode this season that I would honestly and confidently give a 10 out of 10. There have been episodes I've given 9-ish, 8-ish. Episode 5, I believe, I gave that a 7. The lowest rated episode thus far, for a number of reasons that I won't get into in this video. However, this one, episode 7, was a banger. It was uh, it was top tier. Top tier, one of the, I think that it can hold up against a lot of the great episodes in the Thrones verse. Alright. But before I get into that, I want to add something else here. So, I said at some point last week that I had like a stretch of 5 videos to release. So that is one of the main reasons why I think that this is uh, not quite 5 since then. I just want to stay true to my word, even if I'm not getting comments or, likes or much views or anything. I said that I had like 5, so I'm putting out 5 and I'm putting them out before roughly a week since I said that, and I'm on pace to doing that. However, there's a good chance that I might be taking a break after these stretch of videos are done. YouTube is weird, to be honest. Well, to be fair, I don't have my laptop. I don't have my laptop for usage right now. However, even if I did, the amount of the top tier production software, and to be honest, if you ask me, I think that I probably started this whole content creating thing on YouTube a bit too late. I've seen other people say something similar in terms of how you becoming a creator on YouTube has changed over the years. A lot of persons have said that 2009 to 2014 was pretty much the golden age of YouTube, where you can just talk about anything that you're passionate about, and other people who like this, something similar would eventually start following you. And that's why a lot of channels nowadays that has, hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers, they pretty much started in that golden era of YouTube. And a lot of the ones that were successful since then were pretty much just one. They focus on like one specific niche, and their production quality, etc., help them out. But I'm not the kind of person that can just put myself in a singular box, and I can spend a ton of money on advertising or whatever else is necessary to gain subscribers and views. Um, and at the same time, recently I did a One Piece video, 1059, that got a copyright claim and pulled off YouTube. When, to be fair, there was just two still images from the manga chapter that I was reviewing. And of course, it's a manga chapter. It's not like it's a video, right? Which it's not like I took a clip from the video. Then I could understand that a bit. But it's from a manga page, right? And from a manga chapter, and the chapter had probably 16 or more pages, and I think I used only 2 in the video. and apparently Shueisha pulled that down. And to be honest, I have never been a fan of doing fanfic related stuff. I am a natural creator. I have my own stories, my own art pieces, my own animation in the works, my own game in the works as well. Heck, I've composed a lot of music and stuff, right? So I am a natural creator. I prefer doing my own original content, but I like a lot of other series as well. And based on what I've seen from YouTube, it would be better to try and come in by going that route instead. However, what happened with the copyright claim kind of highlight again why I am not a fan of doing that, because it happened with me again on another platform called Redbubble. And yeah, so I'm not a fan of doing that. This is kind of a long tangent, I guess, from the topic of the video, but I just wanted to get that out, because what I'm trying to say is that I might be taking a break from YouTube, at least this channel, High Reviews. The Diego Bromfield channel, I think, will still be up. I had that since 2012, mostly just as a fan, as a user, and not as a creator. But that, I think, will still be up. I don't have any plans of pulling that down. However, this channel, High Reviews, the other channel, Hyullec, I might be taking a break from those until I can probably afford to push further, or I might just pull them down permanently. I don't know. But either way, I don't like putting effort, time and effort into something, speaking about another creator or creator's work, only for that to get pulled and then I don't end up getting anything from it. But anyway, back to the topic of the video. I think that this episode was awesome. I think that they did a great job. I was really excited. I was really excited for it after the episode dropped. However, the copyright claim kind of killed my spirit a little bit. So because I wanted to speak about the episode immediately after, like few minutes after 9 when it ended, I wanted to just go straight around my phone, record, and share my feelings on it. But anyway, so I like one of the things that I dislike, but it's not about the episode, because I knew that it was trending towards this already. But nerfing. I'm not a huge fan of nerfing. While I understand it, I'm still not a huge fan of it. And what I mean, for those who don't understand, is that nerfing, a lot of creators, when you have two sets of people, or two factions, two anything, it could even be two individuals, when one is known or suspected to be more powerful than the other, creators have a way of, writers have a way of nerfing the more powerful side, and they usually do that by either adding an injury, or just taking away some type of force or power that the stronger side has, in order for things to be more of a fair fight later. And as I said, it's understandable, but I am not a fan of it as a writer, or as a fan. I don't really like it that much. I think that it's better to let the underdog go the extra mile, figure out stuff, to add to develop themselves to become more powerful, rather than just weakening the stronger side. And it happened in Naruto. multiple times. It happens in anime overall a lot of times. One of the more popular cases in Naruto was a character called Itachi, who was super strong, super powerful, but he had some kind of terminal illness and he ended up dying young. And then a lot of people start to wonder what if, and so on and so forth. In this case, what they have done is they have they've killed Lena, who would have been allied with Rhaenyra, right? And her dragon, Vhagar, the strongest, most powerful dragon in the series, is now with Aemond, right? So that dragon that would have been Rhaenyra's is now over on Alicent's side. And of course, Laenor is now gone. He's out of the picture, and probably his dragon Sea Smoke will be out of the picture as well. So they have handed a hit to Rhaenyra's side, and as someone who has experienced the whole nerfing thing a lot, I I'm a little bit annoyed by it, but I understand why it's been done. Just don't like it that much. But anyway, the episode was well done. I think that the twist at the end that revealed that Laenor was alive was excellent. So yeah, that is pretty much all I had to have to say here, and it's good to see Rhaenyra and Daemon finally together, and it was also good that they clarified that Rhaenyra and Laenor actually tried to have kids, right? Because that was something that previous episodes didn't really do well enough, in my opinion, in terms of making Rhaenyra more sympathetic. The last, especially episode 5, I believe, right? But she actually cares for Laenor, and they actually tried. They did try to do their duty. It just did not work for, reasons. So she ended up having kids with Harwin. Either way, it should be an interesting series. I expect Viserys. No, Viserys is hanging on. I cannot believe that this man has lasted 17 additional years. I think, or however, he has been sick for like decades at this point, right? Feeble, still holding on. I think that he's gonna die in episode 9 to follow the old Game of Thrones trend of shit happening in the ninth episode. So I'm expecting him to kick the bucket in episode 9 and then shit to pop off in episode 10, probably. Either way, that's all I got for now. Support me on Instagram and on DeviantArt, because even if I go off YouTube, I'm more than likely still gonna be on that. Gotta find a way to live, basically. So that's all for now. Catch you in the next one.